Hi, welcome to a new video dedicated to the last project from Eachine. This is the Flyingfrog Q90 and it's nothing else than a brushed FPV micro quadcopter, and the main characteristics are this machine own a F3 SP F3 board, so to offer very smooth flight, whatever your favorite flight mode. You have a 1000 TVL CMOS 1/4 NTSC camera and linked with a 200 milliwatts video transmitter. Okay, and more. This machine is powered by a 2S system, a 2S battery. So for this very ultra lightweight, this machine should offer a very punchy, aggressive, sporty attitude. So you have a very nice box, and you can find here the list of all the main characteristics previously quoted. 43 grams without the battery, 2S motors, 1000 TVL camera, okay, and a built-in 350 mAh. So let's open the box. Okay, first of all, I've got the FlySky version, and you can find also two other type of receiver, FlySky, compatible with the FDS2A version, and a Spectrum DSM2 DSMX. So this model is compatible with the D8 version of the FlySky, and good news, telemetry is here. So let's open it, and first of all, we'll have a first layer with the flying machine. Okay, we discover this machine, and you have the 5.8 GHz antenna installed on the rear type. Okay, and on the left side you can find the micro USB ports, okay, to plug to the beta flight. The actual version installed is 3.0.1, not the ultimate one, but we can flash a new version. And on the bottom side we can find this ribbon transparent cable attaching the battery as well as the micro logic connector. Okay, everything is in the plastic, and let's check a little bit now the weight. Okay, stand alone, and if I can yes, I will use this box as support. Okay, and this this machine standalone, yes, is a little bit more than 43 grams an ounce, so 44.7. okay, and what we will find here, we'll find a bag with a battery. As announced, is a 350 with a discharge rate of 30C, and good news, you have a balancer plug, so to use your favorite charger, that's great. Let's give an indication of the weight standalone. Okay, and some dimension, 17 grams. Okay, so we have to add to the 44 grams, we'll have the expected weight. And this battery is 37 millimeters by 21 by let's say 15. So if you need to find a compatible one, okay, 17 grams, balancer plug, that's great. So in the bundle, a spare wide canopy. I think it's the better choice if you fly over grass or high herbs, because green over green is very hard to localize. We'll see if there is a built-in buzzer, but I don't think so. So to change the canopy could be an option to localize it faster. Here a bag with some cable, ribbon cable, and a prop wrench remover. So we will see that they give to us, okay, some cable, as well as some tiny transparent, as you can see in my hand, transparent ribbon cable fixing the battery. Okay, so that's good. 3 of them are given. Okay, just so light, and some receiver cable. Here I guess is for an S-Bus version, okay, or PPM, whatever. Is ending with a 1.25 millimeters micro GST connector. Okay, and you have another one more for maybe more for PPN through the main receiver port of the SP Racing F3 board. Yes, I recognize. So probably more for PPM connection, and this one for iBus, I don't know exactly. And you have another one with yellow, so probably linked with the FPV. Okay, so could be nice if you want to attach another receiver, but I think it will be more or less useless. Okay. What also you will find a USB charging cable using the balancer plug. Okay, you will have the red light when it's charging, and a set of spare prop guards. Each of them weighs 0.5, 0.6, 0.55, I would say, grams. Okay, you will need to remove the prop first to attach them, and you have a bag with 4 spare props, 55 millimeters model with 1 millimeter abstraction. Okay, only black. Maybe we can regret to not have some bicolor model to improve the lost flight. And finally, here you have an instruction manual, okay, where you can find the main characteristic of the machine. For example, the main diagonal is 98 millimeters, close to 100 millimeters machine, so Q90 should be more Q100, the name. And we have some strong 8.5 millimeters by 20 coreless 2S brush motors, and the expected flight time is around 8 minutes. We will see, of course, the split diagram here to find. And the more important, I will say, you have the binding procedure at the end. Annex 1 is for a spectrum radio, Annex 2 for FlySky, and it's pretty obvious. I will show. Just wait 6 seconds when you turn on the quadcopters, and you can run the bind mode of your radios. That's all. No binding mode button to press anymore. That's great. So I like this new version to bind a FlySky version. And the Annex 3 is for the FlySky HDS2A is must be set to off, so be aware it's not compatible with the 2A version, as I said previously, but only with the HDS first version. So it means that probably you can have some problem with the fail-safe. If you are losing your control, this machine can have a potential flyaway, unfortunately linked with the first version of the FlySky protocol. Okay, so let's discover a little bit the machine. And everything is plastic, as I said. So the main question, how robust will be? Okay, it's an open question. So I think on a very hard surface, they don't expect any miracle in terms of durability, okay, over crash. I'm a little bit afraid about that. Let's measure a little bit the thickness of the plastic. It's around 2 millimeters 20. Okay, it's not so important. And micro ROSI, you have 2 clips and the FPV camera, 1000 TVL. It's an NTSC model. Okay, you cannot choose the format. It's only NTSC, and as you can see, you cannot adjust the lens orientation. Okay, it's fixed, but only by moving when we will open it. So from an external point of view, you cannot see any, for example, button to select your video frequency. It means that you will have to open at least one time to set your favorite video frequency. You have a 40 channel. Okay, so the top plastic, and you have some hole. It's designed on frog, more or less. And to open this machine, you have to gently where is I put my screwdriver somewhere? You have to gently unscrew some 4 screws just at the extremity of the arms. Okay, very small 4 screws. Okay, and be aware, because use a magnetic screwdriver, because they can be attracted by the magnetic power of the motor. So use a very also magnetic screwdriver, okay, to retrieve them if you don't want to be completely attracted by the motors. Okay, so now I want to show you the inner parts. Okay, it's pretty easy. So I already removed the 4 screws for the video, so I will open it. Okay, so pretty easy. You have to unclip the rear side. For example, you have a pad, plastic pad, then pretty easily, okay, you can unclip everything. And now let's open the machine. Okay, you have, as you can see, the video transmitter installed on top, tape on top of the canopy. One unique button, okay, to select if you short press on it, the video frequency, a connector here, 3 wires is going to the camera here. Okay, you can remove it, detach it. So as I said, it's only an NTSC camera, pretty light. It's an M7 model, yes. As you can see, as the last thread, it's 6 millimeters, something like this, 80. So it's an M7. I don't see any mic, and as you can see, okay, I will reinstall. And the first mode I would probably try to do is to try to raise positively to assign a positive angle. As you can see, maybe I can make a small close-up. Okay. Try to be focused. Okay. A small close-up of the machine, and what I would try to do is to assign, to raise a bit the camera, okay, to try to apply a small positive. So either I will add something beneath the lens thread, okay, to raise everything. And here you can find the FSky, okay, with the 2.4 GHz antenna here, okay, and no bother, as you can see on the but here you have the bother port, the free one completely on the left here, okay, this one is the bother. So probably you can install a bother here. You have the free room here to install one, but I regret the absence of the non-installation of a bother. There was enough room to install it, and you have the 2.4 GHz antenna. So what we will do is to show the now the binding procedure, okay, and to show you that the telemetry is working. Okay, so it's pretty easy to bind with the FSky version. As I said previously, just power the machine, okay, and wait 6 seconds that the receiver light will blink fast. Actually, you can see no light, and after a couple of seconds it will blink fast like this, okay. So now turn your radio, okay, and select a model with FSky protocol, press bind, and after I got a solid LEDs. That's great. So you can do this experiment without removing the battery, but in the same time we can see the video transmitter lights. You can one light for the current band, one light for the current frequency. So the blue for the frequency, and I guess the red for the band, if I'm not wrong. But let's check still that the telemetry is here. You can see I have to pour everything now, and we'll see that everything. So I will turn on again the battery. Okay, now I've got a solid line, and let's check the telemetry. And what you can see, you can read the information about the RSSI, and here the second on the bottom is the information of the battery voltage. Be aware my scaling is not completely adjusted on Deviation TX, but on your Taranis it will display correctly. So that's great. We have both information, okay. And one thing I want to advise, okay, when we finish the bind procedure, the 2.4 GHz, to extend your range, you can straight a little bit like this the antenna, and pass through one of the top hole of the top canopy part, pass through the antenna, okay, in order to install vertically the antenna like the 4.8 GHz model. But I will install more here, one by this one or this one. Okay, so when you reassemble everything, be sure to install the 2.4 GHz antenna like this, and to reinstall everything, go gently, insert first front clips like this, push back, then you will be able to clips rear the machine, and then to rescrew the 4 screws on each arm. Be aware they are very tiny, but I want to give you first an indication of the total weight, so because it's pretty important, so I will use this box, okay, and to Okay, so the total weight, so we already checked that the machine standalone is around 44.7. With the battery attached we have something like 61.7 gram, and if we had the 4 prop cards, we have something around we had probably something around 64.2 grams in total weight, which is not so bad for such compact and tiny system in 2S port. So even with the prop guard installed, it should be very beastie, and prop guard probably is a must to install if you plan to fly it indoors. So now let's have a look to the default Betafly configuration. First demo fly of the Eachine Flyingfrog Q90, very compact 2S machine. Okay, equipped of SPF 3 board, 2S LiPo battery, 1000 TBL NTSC CMOS camera. Okay, and I have got the Fear Sky version, and good news, the telemetry is here. So let's engage the flight. I will start first in lost condition to give you an example how we purchase this machine for punch out, and after more started in FPV. Let's go. Okay, so I will record on my FPV goggles, that's right, and let's arm the machine. I've got the telemetry information, so should works. I cannot harm, so maybe I have to increase in the mixer. Okay, probably to increase the scale here. Okay, that's right. Let's engage that. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we record. Let's engage the fly. I've got the telemetry information. Okay, I have to increase the mixer value in the radar. So, okay, that's great. So let's try a punch out. Not bad. Could be a little bit better, and my point of view is not so as strong as my fan be modded. Okay, so here is the machine. Oh, I need to increase the rate. Default rates are a little bit sporty. Maybe some PID adjustment. Lack of power, finally. Whoa, not super stabilized with the wind. Whoa, look that, you have some throttle, very wind dependent, so some PID adjustment need to be done. Oh la 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 la, lack a little bit of power in my point of view. I'm surprised. But it's stable. Okay, let's try a little bit more in FPV.